guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to Stranger Thingsgiving, day 26. It's almost over. Oh my gosh. There's what? 27. 4 more days, I believe. I think. 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah, 4 more days. Double count of the month. Oh my gosh. Then we start the last month of the year. Oh my gosh. I'm still like, isn't it still October? That's more wishful thinking, I think. It's crazy though. A couple days away from Thanksgiving. For us Americans anyway. Yep. I know the Canadian friends have already had Thanksgiving, right? I know you had Canada Day. That was on our Columbus Day. Had Thanksgiving too, right? Right? I get my Canadian holidays mixed up. I get my American holidays mixed up sometimes. Like, I definitely always mix up Memorial Day and Labor Day. I was about to explain the difference and I realized I mixed those up again. Pretty sure Memorial Day is the one in the spring. Labor Day is the one in the fall. Just gonna pretend I didn't say that. Rewind. Anyway, hi. Welcome to day 26. It's been a day. It actually hasn't really been, like, not in a bad way. It's been a day like I did what, well, remains to be seen, I suppose. I said I was going to reset my sleep. Sleep update. Get one like pretty much every day from me, and usually it's, I'm so tired. But I said I was going to reset my sleep. Now I feel a yawn because I'm talking about sleep. But I said I was going to reset my sleep counter, like my sleep schedule. And I think I did it, at least for the short term, because you know I'm going to mess something up when it comes to that. I just always have this, I know I've said this before, but I always have this, I don't want to say drive, but like I have this idea, I guess, in my head that, like, yeah, I could lay down. It's like, even when I do lay down and try to sleep, my brain is going, yeah, I could be sleeping right now. I could try to sleep. But instead, I could be doing this, or, you know, I could also be doing this. And if I'm not doing those things, we could at least be laying here planning this, or this. I just always feel like there's something that's really on the list more important for me to do, right? Than sleep. Sleep always is like down here on my list of things to do. And like logically, I could be like, no, sleep is really important and I need to do it. And like many people could tell me, Heather, sleep is important. You need to do it. I know sleep is important. But my brain at that time is like, nah, we need to get this done. You should do this instead. And I listen at that time, you know, at 5 in the morning, who do I listen to? My brain, even if it's wrong. So, you know, yes, I did reset my sleep schedule. Will it stay that way? I hope so. At least, you know, for a while. It wouldn't be so bad if I were, you know, if I had no job, if I had no responsibilities, if I had no one else in my life, if it was just Maverick and I, and we could sleep whenever we wanted to and get up whenever we wanted to and do whatever we wanted to, that might be a different story. Because then we could get all the sleep we wanted whenever we decided to lay down. But we don't live in that world. So it's a little bit different. So yeah. But I went to bed last night. I uploaded the video really early in the night. Some of you that watched for it may have noticed. And then I was in bed, like I think I watched a video or two on YouTube, and then I was in bed shortly after. Like I slept downstairs. I'm going to do that again today just because he works in the morning again. And like he gave me Maverick partway through the night again. So I woke up to my phone going off, and I was like, yep, let him down. I opened up, you know, the bedroom, and he came in, and we slept. We just went right back to sleep. And that was that. I didn't even wake up when David came down, and so David fed him and let him out and everything for me, and he came back to bed, and I woke up when I probably woke up at like, I don't know, 9 or so, because since David works so far away, he texts me to let me know like that he made it safe to work, because I am a constant worrier. So I like to know, you know, that he's okay and that he made it. So he'll let me know that every morning. And I woke up, realized that he had texted me that he made it. So I had to text him, and because Maverick was just asleep right where he was when I fell asleep. So I had to text him back and go, you know, like, I'm really glad you made it. I hope you have a great day. By the way, did you feed Maverick or let him out? Like, has he been up off of the bed at all? And yeah, he did. He took care of him, and I never even noticed that there was a puppy getting off the bed, on the bed. I was that tired. So yeah, and then I went right back to sleep. And Maverick and I didn't wake up again until, I want to say I woke up at like 1 or 1:30. Like my normal work time is 1. So like I woke up somewhere in that area, and then we went back to sleep. And I did wake up again fine. Like I think I was probably just, you know, that in and out haze that you're in sometimes when you don't have to wake up. I was there, and at 2 or 2:30 I was like, no, you have to get up, or you're gonna just stay in this, you know, haze and go back to sleep and mess up this sleep schedule that you got going on. So I got up, but I think I'm gonna go to sleep early again tonight, and you know, we're gonna work with this whole rest thing and see if my body likes it enough to keep going with it. And see if my body likes it enough to keep going with it over getting other things done. Because I know it'll drive me crazy if I fall behind. I already feel behind on stuff, because how often do I say, like, I have nothing done to show you guys, and I feel ashamed already, you know? So how long will it take me to be like, yeah, but I could just push back sleep a little bit longer. You know? So it's all about prioritizing. So we'll see if we can work something out. But yeah, that's what I did last night after my video. And while it was uploading, I worked on my squares and watched videos. So I did get those done, obviously. And then today, after I got up, took care of Maverick, I worked on my movie marquee stuff. So I can't show you what I worked on yet, because that's for a different video. I can show you my squares in a minute, but I can't show you the other stuff, unfortunately. I did a little online perusing, because I did get his advent calendar ordered. So Maverick's gonna have a little treat advent calendar to open with us, and it will be here. They were like, for those of you who have ordered from Amazon, I'm sure you're familiar. Well, for those of you who have Amazon Prime, I'm sure you're familiar, because I don't know. Honestly, I kind of, like, I ordered 1 or 2 things from Amazon, and then David has Amazon Prime, and they have like a, not really familiar with the way he linked my account, but I think it's like a friends and family or a household family thing. Since we're in the same household, it let him link my account. So I have Amazon Prime via him. I don't pay a separate thing. but I do have a separate account that's all mine. So like we can't see each other's purchase history or anything like that. It's all my account that I had like before I met him. But I do have Amazon Prime. It's just because of him, right? So like if he ever cancels it, I'm out. But so I had only bought like 1 or 2 things like ever. So I don't remember if they did this. I don't think they did. I think it's a Prime thing. But anyway, definitely if you have Amazon Prime, you'd be familiar with this. When you buy it, most of the time you get some options, right? You can have it say if I bought something today on the 26th, they would be like, oh, you can have this delivered by, I don't know, tomorrow, the 27th. You know, like if I bought a couple of things, you could have them delivered by the 27th, or, you know, you can bundle them and have them delivered by the 29th and get a $1 digital coupon for digital purchases, right? Or you could, sometimes there'll be a third option and be like, or you can have them delivered on December 1st or 3rd or whatever, and have less packaging, and, you know, it can be on free Amazon Day or whatever, which I'm like, if you're waiting the furthest date, shouldn't you also get a digital coupon? Because you're like going the most inconvenient time and you're doing something even better for the planet. I mean, I'm just saying. Which, like, and a lot of times I still do that because, like, better for the planet. But I do like the digital reward too, right? Because I rent stuff. Like, I'm going to go rent long legs after this and go to bed and watch, you know, a movie. But so like the digital reward would be nice, right? But then, like, yeah, with the purchase with Maverick's calendar on it, like, just to save the packaging, which I was totally down for and was going to do, they were like, you could have this by like December 5th. I was like, I need it by December 1st, so I can't do that. Like, I really need it by, you know, November 30th so I can get ready to film the video and have it up by the 1st. So it's going to be delivered on the 29th. I think I picked the second option then, so I can have it delivered, at least, I think it was less packaging or something, and like you get everything that I bought, I got delivered together or something, and then I got the digital coupon. But I was just like, I would like to have had even less packaging and, you know, less emissions, because you got, I'm guessing everybody who ordered something in my neighborhood, all of it got put on one truck or something. But, you know, I would love to have done that, but I needed his little calendar before then. So anyway, all of that to say, he's getting a advent calendar, so I'm pretty happy because I've been wanting to do that for him. That's like all I did today, really. There were like no dishes to do. Honestly, I forgot to get the vacuuming done because I forgot. I tried to play with Maverick, but, like, I did play with Maverick for a little while, but, like, he got so distracted. He would, like, go play with whatever, like, I threw his little bubble toy for him for a while, and, like, I can't get on the ground with my knees, but I do this weird, like, I would never video it because I look so weird, because, like, I have to, like, keep my legs straight so my butt sticks up in the air, but, like, crouch down so that, you know, he thinks I'm, like, gonna pounce or something. I look ridiculous. Like, if anybody ever videoed me to put on the video, it would never make it in there because I'd be so embarrassed at the way I look. But I probably look like something out of Long Legs or something, like weird contortion or something. But so I was trying to play with him, and he was like, it wasn't even very windy today. Like the sky was gray And it did eventually start like kind of raining, but not even like a hard rain. I never heard anything. And I know the dog's hearing is better than ours, but at the time it wasn't even raining. So he definitely didn't hear rain. But he was like, from the moment we got up, he was like, you know your dog's barks after a while. And it was his bark of someone's like knocking at the door, somebody's here kind of bark, like maybe there's a car outside kind of bark. But it wasn't like once or twice. It was like every like 3 minutes or so, like every 5 minutes. Like right down to a couple of the times the hair on his back stood up, and he was determined that somebody was out there like all day. A few of the times we were like just sitting around because he had actually like calmed down and was like laying next to me. And I was like on the computer and just crocheting, and like he scared me so bad I like dropped what I was doing into my lap and like swore. He scared the living crap out of me. He just like he was really on one today. Like, I don't know who he thought was constantly at the door, but he was determined there was somebody there. And even after his dad got home, he did it a few times. Just like he was very sure there was somebody, knocking at the door. I was just like, oh my God, like crazy boy. But yeah, that aside, I was like, maybe at least you're wearing yourself out. I don't know. I'd try to distract him. I would like I said, I would throw his, like, he's got that red bubble toy. I would throw that for him and he would like go chase it. And like, I always try to get him to bring it back. And in all 2 years of his life, he will never, like, he's brought it back like 3 times. He just like doesn't want to give it up. I would throw his ball for him. He doesn't have a lot of his gorilla, his monkey toy. That's his favorite thing ever. He doesn't have a lot of that left to play catch with. I'll have to wait. I have one monkey toy left that I got. David got it off of like Walmart.com because they don't sell them in the stores anymore. I think I might try to look that up on Walmart.com and see if they have any more of them. Like maybe he'll get that for Christmas or something, just to have like another one so I can give him that one and know that there's still like one in reserve because he loves it. He's gone through, this will be the 2nd or 3rd one he's gone through now. So it's definitely something about that toy specifically. Like he loves it so much. But he just distraction. I don't know what was going on with him today. And he wasn't like angry, like he'd bark and then he'd be, he'd come get pets and everything. And he was just like trying to warn me that somebody was at the door. And I'm like, there is literally no one there. Like all you've done is succeeded in scaring the crap out of me. Children. Anyway, that's how my day's gone. So really, I hope you guys have had a more interesting day than me. But you know what? I will take the if that's like the most exciting thing that's happened, I'll take it. I'm happy to have a relaxing day where nothing crazy's happened. I'll take that all day long, literally. So, and I'm very, very glad. I know I mentioned that I took Friday off and ended up deciding not to do anything Friday. So I am very hopeful that, Friday is going to end up being the same kind of day. So we'll see how it goes. Friday's when my Amazon order should be here, so he can bark at the door then, and maybe it'll be the Amazon guy. I don't know, but Maverick. Anyway, and my new shirt. I had gotten another new shirt besides the Steve and Eddie shirts. I have been wanting this shirt like forever, and I got this recently. It says adopt a Demodog. It's got a little cartoon Demodog on it. It actually is dark because he's got the yellow on his little butt right there. So, anyway. Oh, and I brought this in here because you've seen it before a million times, but I just got another one because I found it for a pretty good price on eBay. But I got another one of the kooky yarns. Yeah, I have yarn to show you today. The tiniest eBay haul ever. But I am always on the prowl for the kooky yarns because it is like my dream to one day be able to make, it's going to be a kooky blanket literally too, because not only am I using the kooky yarn, but I'm just like collecting them all up of different colors, because there's a black one. They all have the multicolored poofs in them, but there's a black one. This one is the fuchsia one. There's one that's a purple, like I know the fuchsia one is pretty purpley, but there's one that's straight up purple, like more like the actual purple here. And then there's a pink one, and there's one that's called Peony that's like a corally orange. And there's black, if I didn't say black. There's white, and there's one that's kind of like a cyan blue. I don't think there's a green or a yellow that I've seen yet anyway, but it would make sense if there was, right? I don't know if there is. So I think that's the only colors I have. I'm not sure if there are any other colors, but those are the ones I've seen. Those are the ones I have. Do I have a purple one? I've seen the purple one. I don't remember offhand. I feel like I have a purple one. I have to check now. But anyway, but yeah, whenever I see one for a pretty decent price, I grab them off of eBay. Because I would like to make just like, pick a really cool pattern for them and have a kooky blanket, because I think that would be so cool. Very, like 80s-ish retro kooky. So I'm pretty excited that I got another one to add to my collection. I have like a pretty big like a reusable shopping bag right now that I have them stuffed into. So yeah, there'll be another one, another fuchsia. I need to get some more of the black and white just because they're kind of like the base colors of it, but those are probably the most sought after too, would be my guess, because they're the base colors. But anyway, moving on, let's talk about the squares I made. So I got kind of silly with them last night, but with at least one of them. The square that I did was inspired by Muse, which, let me stick the lovely little poster or picture up of the kitty. Muse is Aunt Claudia's cat who met his untimely demise from our cute little Dart. I guess I wore the right shirt. Sorry, how insensitive of me. But I'm glad Karen said that Julian was not awake to be scarred by that memory. But Julian does look a lot like Muse does. But yeah, so he's adorable, both Julian and Muse, actually. But anyway, sorry. Back on topic, Heather. Back on topic. Muse is this adorable, like, red cat with, like, he's got, like, these, like, darker red and then lighter, orangey red markings, right? As the majority of red cats do. They have the different shades of orange going on. So what I did was I used some more of the recycled orange from Hobby Lobby that I had. And then for this is like a lighter orange, if you can't tell. Like, it's not white. You can probably tell better up here. But this in here is, I had that ombre stripe from Michaels. I can't remember what it was called, like cinnamon bark or something, cinnamon, that I had used in my Princess Bride blanket from last year or the year before. I had like one or two of those left over, or like one in a partial. The partial one I picked apart just just this color. I had to pick like 2 stripes, and then I had, as luck would have it, I was on a beginning stripe of that also. So I basically picked 2 more stripes off of it. Or 1 more stripe, I guess, after that. But, yeah, so that is what I had come up with, because that's like the little, like around Muse's, muzzle, and then it comes down in here, and it's just the lighter orangey colorings of him. So that was him. And then where I got kind of silly, and I didn't make it for this one just because I know it looks silly, but it was amusing to me, so I did it, is I made... I know this is going to look silly. You don't have to humor me, I promise, but Muse also has these pretty little green eyes. I don't know if Julian does. I know I'm talking a lot about Karen's cat, but he's so cute. And if you're in our Facebook group, he shows up there a lot, right? So, I made his little green eyes and decided to put them on the square. So there's Muse's little eyes. I know they look wonky. It's not like I didn't have a pattern or anything. I just, what do you do after midnight on Sunday night and you're just sitting around making cat squares? Anyway. So there's my squares. I was going to take some like white yarn and make whiskers on this one, but it's already it's like, kind of lacy, holey and stuff. So I didn't want to extend it over the holes and risk like catching it or anything like that. So I just didn't. I left this one alone and normal, and then I let this one just be my one kind of funny. I thought it was funny. Anyway, like I said, you don't have to humor me. I know I'm a weirdo, but those are my Muse squares. And now I'm done with those. So, let's just pick from the last few here, and then I'll let you go. I won't do any more weird amigurumi eyes, I promise. Well, I'm not going to promise, but I probably won't. I don't even remember, like, I didn't remember putting Muse in there. I didn't remember putting Eddie's trailer in there. Can I grab one? What are you? I don't remember the last 4 or so that are in here, 4 or 5 or whatever. Okay, all right. I don't remember what I had in mind for this one. Okay, well, let me show you first. Okay, so I had Henry Creel as this one, and I'm going to, but I don't remember. You'll know by the time the picture shows up, so you guys will know already, I suppose, but I don't remember when I wrote this if what I had in mind was like Henry Creel the child, or Henry Creel like the orderly from, when we first met him, before we knew he was Henry Creel. When he was Henry/1/Vecna. Which would put it pretty much all in white, right? Kind of. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I'll have to look at pictures of both and make a decision. But yes, like I said, you'll know. There'll be a picture. Okay, I'll think about that. That light. All right. I will just let you guys go, but I will talk to you guys later. All right. I love you. Bye, guys.